Meme review?
Hey everyone, we wanted to do a bit of a different video. I asked you guys for your best game dev memes. Some of them were myths, so I filtered them out, but Thomas has not seen any of these. So we'll just be going through your game dev memes and reacting, giving our thoughts upon it, and just, talking a little bit about it. So I don't know what this video is gonna be. We're just gonna give it a go. I have this first meme here. It's like, I can't figure out how to get my game options menu to work. Have you tried making the game first?
That's very relatable.
Is this a good meme?
I mean, it's really good. It's at least relatable. I don't know about the format. I feel like there are more original ways to do it, but it's pretty decent at least.
I think this is a problem we had as well. If you go and look at our devlogs for Forge Industry, like devlog number 2, we didn't have a game yet, but one of the core talking points was we had tests and we had a UI. And we had no game, and that was our devlog, which is literally this meme at the end of the day.
That's why I said it's relatable.
Yeah.
We did better with Sons of Airjade.
No.
We did the same mistake because we're like, we need to have the scalable UI, so we made like a lot of options first. I mean, what Guild Architect we did pretty decent.
I think, the thing is also UI, it's very gratifying to me because it's so visual. You can be, especially in the beginning of your game, you can be stuck on programmer art for so long and just making like a
It feels like you do a lot of work.
Yeah, like making a neat options menu makes it feel like, oh, I have a game suddenly. You do not have a game.
Yeah.
And I think finding that balance is pretty hard.
Right.
Next meme. This next one is probably relatable to you guys. It's very much relatable to us, not just in Discord, but also in like YouTube devlogs and whatever. You have a Discord server for your game, you're a game developer, and bam, people will join your Discord server, give you feedback, will be like, I want to play your game, give me keys and whatever. The only people who are gonna join your Discord server or like do like screenshot Saturday or whatever, it's all just other developers. I'm sorry. And like one bot as well. I think if we have to give some advice here, I wouldn't make a Discord server for your game. Like in the beginning. Like I would wait.
How many Belgian game studios do we know that have a Discord with like 10 people?
So, no.
I'm not naming names because I don't want to get cancelled.
Okay, I'm gonna call out every Belgian game.
No. People already hate us.
Then there are like some Belgian game dev studios, and they have a Discord server for the game, and they have a Steam page, and the Steam page links to the Discord server, and I look at it, and it's like 50 people, and all the people are just the other Belgian game developers. And I sorry, it's just a little bit like sad, because there's not much you can get out of that. Like, sure, yeah, you have some playtesters, but it's not the best. Generally, my advice is only make a Discord server once you have a playable build of your game, because that is when you can get that user-generated content, is what I like to call it, of people playing your game and giving your feedback, because otherwise you're just gonna be another dead Discord server where nobody talks, and you don't want that.
Yeah, you need a lot of mass to feel like your Discord server is alive, so.
Yeah. This next one, I don't know this style of meme with like the graph, but I love it. There's a few more of them in here. And it's like, okay, we have the like zero brain cell guy who's like, I wrote a 100-page game like design doc for my awesome game idea. And then you also have like the veteran who's also like, I wrote a 100-page game design document for my giant idea. And then you have like the Zoomers like us who are like, oh no, all you need is a 1-page game design document, video about it up there. And you don't need to spend like so many like hours just on planning your game design.
But it's different between the brain dead guy and the right guy. They both wrote 100-page games.
Yeah, so like the brain dead one is like the very brand new developer who wants to make like a new Breath of the Wild. Like what we want to do with Project Cultivation Cycles, which was gonna be our like own RPG. It's like you have no clue what game development is. And then the other one is like, an industry veteran like Tim Kaine or whatever, who was like, it came to me in a dream, and I have the most crazy, like, in-depth game idea, and I wrote a giant manuscript on it.
Yeah, you need a game design document. 100 pages is stupid, no matter if you're on the left or the right side, unless...
if you're an indie dev.
Yeah, if you're an indie dev.
Yeah.
If you're a AAA studio, I won't say you're stupid, because you make money, we don't, so...
There's also people there whose literal job it is just to make that 100-page document.
And the guy in the middle who says you don't need it, which is... most of the people, it seems.
Yeah.
You probably need one, or your game will feel
basic one, because you need to know what's gonna make my game special, what is like the core stats when I want to release, when I like, those stuff. So do something, don't be like the Zoomer kid in the middle. Do like a 1 to like 5 page doc at most.
Hook, pillar, USB. Hook, pillar, USB.
Next meme. Woo! This one I saw, and it was like, this meme is like expectations versus reality. This is Guild Architect, in my opinion. Partially.
Oof.
We started...
Poor interns pouring their soul into the art.
So we started Guild Architect, and our core pillar was like anime aesthetic, where we wanted to be like, oh, very bright, vibrant colors, looks like it's a slice of life anime. And then it's not as bad as on this meme here, but it is still very much different than what we imagined. Similar with Songs of Everjade, once again, we imagined something like more epic than Warm Snow, and we ended up with, well, yellow snow, I think is the best way to describe our game. Something you do not want to touch.
With Songs of Everjade, I fully agree. With Guild Architect, I think it's more, the anime part is definitely missing. I still don't see how it's anime.
Yeah, it's still, the art style is still decent.
Yeah, it's a good art style, and it's warm.
Yeah.
So we did that part, it's just all anime.
It's not what we imagined, but yeah.
But that's fine.
I think not a single of you game devs has had an idea and been able to perfectly execute on that vision, because turns out 3D modeling, fucking hard. Shaders, impossible. I have no clue. How do games work? I'll just make a text-based game next time, I feel. Only way I won't be disappointed. And then I look at Dwarf Fortress and I'll still be sad.
That's a brilliant explanation. What the hell?
This is too much to say, so I'll just put it up. This is relatable for you guys. I know that. This is like, I should make a game. I should learn art. This is me. Like, I should learn how to draw. There's like, I have so many videos. It's like, I learned making game music in 1 week. I learned how to draw game art or whatever. I learned making 3D models. And it's like, all of these things stack up. And like every week, I have something else. Do you have this or no? You are like true Sigma grindset, of course.
My entire life has been dedicated to Bite Me games.
Since you were born.
I have no hopes and dreams anymore.
That is the true meme. I think, yeah, this is like, you know, we all have those great incentives. It's like, how many of you guys saw the Getting Started with Gamedev in 2024 video? And how many of you actually have the Steam page up by now, which you should be part of the Steam Next Fest if you saw that video. I don't know if you are. Probably not. I think the video has like 170,000 views. I'll be happy if we have like 17 people who have like submitted a demo for Next Fest from that video.
I mean, it's a decent meme. It's true. But I feel like a lot of these memes miss the funny parts.
The funny part?
Yeah, they're not dank enough.
Is this one...
It looks beautiful already.
Is this one better? You ask and I deliver. The game developers then. I coded Roller Coaster Tycoon purely in assembly. Or, you know, it's like how like shooter games were measured in like bytes and kilobytes. And now we have Call of Duty with 300 gigabytes for the newest Black Ops 6 game or whatever. With like, oh, you need an internet connection so they can stream in more asset data without having to download it. Can you read it?
I can read it.
Okay.
It's brilliant.
Okay, this is better.
Yeah, this is a great one. We keep stealing breast milk from the female employees. What? I did. That was the last one I read. That it was like, oh, this order. Okay. Like, oh, what?
I have no idea.
I mean, this is a great meme.
A great meme.
Yeah, good job. If you submitted it, you're.
Do you think indie developers have the same issue?
This is more AAA focused.
Yeah, this is really AAA.
It's very funny though, and indie games...
No, shout out Unreal devs who make my computer burn up every time I start their like unoptimized game.
Shout out Bite Me Games for the industry Unite, who also make our own PC burn up.
Who cares about optimized lighting, right?
Yeah. I mean, we make sure that the people with in colder climates won't get cold.
Yeah, it's free heating. You just pay electricity. Next meme. This one.
There we are, nearly done. Just a few more. Okay, so this is about people always starting a new project without ever finishing it.
Yep. So,
how does that feel? Do you ever have any project you want to try and we never finish or don't release immediately?
Well,
Am I throwing you under the bus? I don't know.
Well, what happened to Songs of Everjade again, right?
I mean, yeah, we had Songs of Everjade.
No, you don't need to list all of them.
But weren't you also going to release some assets? You talked about assets in video.
Man, there is more. I'm gonna be honest. William and I have been trying...
Junctioneer.
I've been trying to make games for the past 4 months because we're like, how hard can it be? We already released games before. It's really fucking hard. Even if you've already released games before. Don't do side projects. Focus purely on the grind set. That's the best advice I can give you. Don't get distracted.
There's a reason they didn't tell me about this. And I saw it on like GitLab. I was like, hey Marnix, what is this? Oh, it doesn't matter.
It's
And then like a week later, William was like, hey, can you help me with this code? And he shows it to me. I'm like, you have to do this and this. And I'm like, why are they doing this?
Please forgive me. The temptation to start side projects.
Yeah, it's always like, oh, but this is so small scope and easy.
Yeah,
you can do
it's
this in like a week,
Yeah,
and then you're
yeah.
doing half a year. Yeah, don't do it. It's a decent meme. Yeah, so it's all right. It's a good job.
All right.
Oh, it's us.
So this is a two-part meme. This is a screenshot from, I have no clue what this is anymore. Like this was from some video where like, we're not gonna make a good game because we don't have the vision. I love this quote, honestly.
Did we say this?
I think I said this, and your face is so beautiful. Like this picture on its own is a meme in my opinion. Because maybe I don't know. I have no clue what this is about. Maybe about Songs of Everjade. I don't know.
It reminds me of like the Ben Affleck meme when he's like standing in the rain, like.
Yeah, it's like sad, but. My lovely boys over on 4chan made us this beautiful rendition of a Bocce and Pepe crying version of us.
I love how I'm the waifu.
I love it as well. It's so beautiful. Also, 4chan guys, I read everything. I will never post there, but I will roast your games the next game jam that you guys are doing. So be ready for that. That's my shout out. I love this art. Whoever made this, Anon, I love you. Please make more of like the Bocce and Pepe versions of us. I love them.
I mean,
So this is what me after completing exactly one task on my to-do list. This is me when like I'm like I don't want to work on my game.
Yeah,
I just want to sleep. I have eye bags to the moon. I've implemented more sound effects. Let's go and like crap rave or something.
Yeah, I remember, sometimes I have these days where I'm like, oh, I have to do these 10 tickets. I'll just do this one first. I'm like doing one and I'm like, oh, I already did one. I can do the rest later. Well.
Later never comes.
Yeah, not ideal. But yeah, also, we at Bite Me should probably say smoking and drinking is not healthy.
Smoking is great for you. Pop some zins.
What? Meme.
Next, meme. This is another beautiful one.
All right, this one, I love this one.
When Bite Me Games is to cancel yet another game, and it's like this. It's like the Stalin one. Did you not notice that they edited us on there?
Yeah, I mean, I was like, it looks weird, and then I saw it.
Yeah, it's us. So like, next.
Why am I the one disappearing?
Yeah, I feel like it should be reversed, but I think a lot of people think that I'm the CEO and like you're like just some lowly programmer. I am your like. I'm not gonna say I'm your slave. That sounds weird, but
I was going to say bitch, but that also sounds weird.
That sounds worse.
But he works for me.
But yeah,
kinda.
There are like the jokes of like, oh yeah, one more failure and the whole like Bite Me is gonna disband. So maybe the next time a game fails, like I'm silently going to like remove Thomas from this channel and I'm just gonna become a solo dev and pretend I've always been one.
I mean, yeah, who knows? Do I have to say this is not an S tier meme because I don't see William in the background? If William was on one of those two faces, like this has to be Jamie and William.
Oh, if it was like the full team.
Yeah, if it was William and Jamie as the two guys on the side, it would have been so good. I mean, now it's still a great meme, like 8 tier.
It's still, is this the tankness you were looking for?
This is great, I love this.
So this is an average interaction. Let's roleplay this one. You're the game designer.
Okay.
I'm the programmer.
Wait.
Don't mind the spelling. They're not good at grammar.
But you're the whatever. Hey, I want you to code this cool new system feature I thought of just now.
All right, let me just work on that for 2 weeks straight, and I'll get back to you on that one.
Right, I test the system and feature for 5 minutes. Never mind, scrap it. It's not a good idea.
I have no clue how to vocalize.
Try it. Beautiful.
So this is why you need to prototype quickly and do multiple check-ins with, if you're working in teams with other people, test the mechanic yourself.
And challenge them.
Yeah,
if someone comes to you and is like, I want to add trains to Forge Industry.
Yeah, first of all, challenge them both times. First of all, challenge them before they come up with a cool system.
Yeah.
Also, like, rule of cool, it's not good for scope creep. Like, you have to be the party pooper often.
So when someone comes to like add trains to your game or railways, if it's not from the
get-go idea, though, it's good.
Yeah,
always add fishing.
Fishing games, at least an 80 on IGN or Metacritic or whatever. Yeah. I mean, it's a decent one.
Yeah, but also like, there's also fault for the game designer here. Like, you should have done more check-ins with your game designer.
Yeah.
I think there's like this thing where you should never spend like more than 2 days without checking up if like the thing you're working on is still good, because this is something we also had with Guild Architect even, where we've been working on like our quest system for like multiple weeks, and like it took like 2 weeks sometimes until I saw something, and it's like, this is not really what I was looking for. This is not really great. And it's like 2-3 weeks down the drain often. That like, okay, sure, you can reuse some stuff, but it's very demotivating as well. So communication is key, Kings. Remember that.
What he says. Bingo.
This next one is bingo. I don't know when you should like use this.
Oh, but it is,
These are a lot of, I don't know if we'll go all of this, but
like, this is good.
Next time I'm going to like a game dev meetup, I think I'm taking this with me, or like some of you guys are pitching their games, because like things like no deadlines, crunch, and money is evil.
Yeah, a revenue share, publisher are evil, no playtesting, no deadlines. I have a new game idea that is so unique to just me. Solo dev.
I have met every single one on this. I think we're not on all of these. I think that this will make me rich. We are a little bit. Good game will sell, I don't know. Feature creep, definitely
Good game will sell is a stupid take. That's the biggest meme of this entire video.
Yeah, I think we're pretty alright looking at this, honestly.
Yeah, so but if you...
A lot of you guys and
like,
a lot of people
fill in the bingo, see if you're doing good or not.
How much of these do you fit in?
Yeah.
Do you have an issue?
I mean, this is pretty good. Yeah. Icon Games, it's an iconic bingo. What does the variable VARP mean? Player, particle, position, or part?
I think this is not one we have, because we have William in our team, shout out William, who is a fan of like verbose to the extreme. Like, there are some of our like variable names are like 30 characters long or something. Yeah. Do you have some examples out of the top of your head?
I don't know at the top of my head, but I remember like a week ago, I was making a function. I was like, I have to probably name this so William will not kill me. And it was like almost an entire sentence. Like, this function, I was like, it does this and this with this. And I'm like, okay.
I mean, it's better than whatever this is.
I mean, yeah. Also, VARP is probably player or position.
Oh, your arm swing.
Yeah, that's the answer.
This is the
open world MMO. Is
no, read from bottom to top.
Okay, so simple platformer, walking sims, always an open MMO.
So,
yeah,
this is the life cycle of you guys. I'm gonna make a game. A lot of you guys do want to make platformers for some surprising reason, which, I mean, it's okay, but...
I mean, some people just don't like money, I guess.
Yeah, a lot. On the other hand, you have a lot of people who are like, yeah, so I have this game where it's kind of like, you know, this small game like Breath of the Wild, and then mix it together with some Diablo. It's gonna be great.
With the factory town management of Factorio, because you can create your own town, and yeah, probably...
Be humble.
Yeah, be humble. Take it one step at a time.
We already overscoped with...
If you can't do that, ask someone to take like a baseball bat and bash in your kneecaps.
No, because then they can't move, so they have more time to sit behind their computer and work.
All right, so you're saying...
Bash in your wrists.
Oh, I thought you were going to say bash in your kneecaps and then you can do an MMO.
There are two versions of this. I try to keep you out of game dev, and you're like, just fully go into it and make that
just
MMO.
Make sure... Next up, so let's not go into this.
Here's my favorite one again. This one is more for you, I think.
My player is global, and dependency injection, factory patterns, and no singletons.
And there was also a comment on this meme where there was like, you should add ECS in the middle.
Ooh. I mean, I think a lot of people overuse ECS. From what I see, I mean, it's not like Unity skills that bad. It's Unity specific. I don't know why people love dependency injection, factory patterns, and no singletons that much. I mean, go cry. Sometimes it's the best solution. Guess what? It depends.
If only there was this video about architecture for your games and like how to plan all of it.
Anyway, this is a mediocre meme.
Mediocre meme?
Yeah, I've been more excited for other ones. Nah. But hey, keep trying.
Nothing beats us as Stalin, or like me as Stalin at least.
That's a statement for sure. KCOM, more complex than XCOM, really good game. Only complains no waifu dating sim.
And then the developer responds with dating system. It's a feature that a lot of people wanted, but my team members have no experience with it. This is relatable for the Bite Me gang when I look at you and I look at William and Jamie Hoff. So this is the sad reality of being a game developer.
But I mean, look at your target audience. They are the same as you. They don't want real dating experience because they also won't get anyone.
It's just pure escapism at this point, where it's like
they don't want a realistic dating system. They want escapism.
Everyone falls for you. That's indeed.
Yeah, they just want to hire them. So
you
don't need experience. Dandelion, you're maybe a good developer, but you really have to learn. Yeah, it's a bad take.
Yeah, just I don't know, show some girls at the screen. It'll be fine. People
not just girls. What are you talking about?
Show people at the screen.
Yeah,
human flesh.
Be inclusive, man.
Yeah, sorry. Please don't cancel me.
Jeff Keighley announced his best layups. I mean, the industry is pretty rough right now. Honestly, I really hope Jeff Keighley does this one day. I think it will be really funny.
He still hasn't acknowledged basically all of the layoffs. He's still not that many games are coming out. Hold your horses for Summer Game Fest. So I don't see him do this. I don't really fully understand the Jeff Keighley lore. I never fully
Is it lore?
Yeah, there's so much lore behind it. Like some guys even posted like some whole long comments about him in our comments. I don't know. Funny guy. I think his show is alright. It's not as much for indies. Dave the Diver, best indie game. Still. Thanks Video Game Awards.
That's the biggest meme of the video. Next up. Game developers working 60 hours a day for 3 years just to get death threats from 12-year-olds in a 30% rate.
We're running currently at like 69%, which...
Nice.
It's like 1% below getting the mixed, so I don't know if it's that nice.
Yeah, I mean, why you gotta hurt me like that?
I definitely had this when we made that video, the first earnings of Forge Industry.
Yeah.
Because, my god, you guys did not hold back on that one.
Yeah.
I love you guys now if you're watching this though. I am better and I'm in a better place. Because I have my partner here, my partner in crime, Thomas, who both work 16-hour days, but not for 3 years yet.
It's almost been 3 years, you know?
2. Yeah, you've only been stuck with me for 2 years. I'm sorry. Time flies when you're hating your life.
But no, it's almost 3.
Did we?
Yeah, because we went to Gamescom Belgium twice. This year will be the 3rd.
We started in 2022, so
2.5.
Oh my god. Well,
we're almost at 3 years.
We're not there yet. We still have some time.
Indie devs, tweets that only get seen by other indie devs. Is this marketing? Yeah, once again, very true.
Absolutely. You're gonna get 2 wish lists from this.
Yeah, and no, you're gonna get a lot of wish lists, just no sales. I mean, the indie game dev scene online is one giant pool of incest.
Yeah, well, not incest, but like pity wish list at least. Yeah.
Yeah, but
it's like one big circle of all the developers like each other, I suppose. Yeah. Twitter is not the way to market your game, or X, I'm sorry. If you do want to look for a great way to market your game, there's a video over there that by some great YouTubers about influencer marketing for your game, which will actually get you a wish list, and it doesn't even cost you any money.
But are you sure they are good people? Like, do they even have a successful game?
I don't know, what is successful?
By all metrics, by the way, Forge Industry is a success. This is not a meme.
This is copium.
Me showing indie game devs an emotion. It isn't depression.
I found this one relatable.
It's too relatable, probably.
Did you know you could have fun making games? That's something you guys talk about. Of like, oh, I like making games, and I'm just like, what's fun? I haven't laughed.
I mean, it would be nice to feel something someday, but today is not that day.
One day we'll make it, Mom. One day.
This is relatable. This is probably funny, or very depressing, but I feel nothing.
Hey, if it's depressing, that would fit. We only know depression.
When playing around with the post-pro. I mean, this is pretty good.
This is a funny one, right?
Yeah. I've made some abominations trying to like, oh, I'll make this look pretty, and you like move the slider.
It's like horrible.
Yeah. I mean, not much to say about this one. It's good. You should start with a simple game that you can finish in 6 months. That's a very smart idea.
Let's burn that.
Yeah. It's almost like
I think like 6 months is already like too much even for your first game.
I mean, it depends if it's a realistic 6 months or not.
6.
If it's a realistic 6 months.
The thing is, if you plan for 3, it's going to be 6.
Yeah, that's why I say if it's a realistic 6, it's okay.
Yeah.
But if it's copium 6 and it's like 3 years.
I'm gonna make my Breath of the Wild clone in 6 months.
Yeah, probably not. Yeah. This is completely off topic, but how is he making a fire in the sea?
I don't know. Don't ask me for SpongeBob lore. I am too young for this.
If someone knows the lore behind this, please let us know in the comments. I will read it. I will give you a heart if
and
you...
I'll pin it if you can explain to me why there is fire underwater.
Yeah.
This next one reminded me of my dear friend Jamie. This one's for you. If you optimize a man's code, he will be grateful for a day. If you teach the man optimization, he will never meet deadlines again.
I mean, the first thing that comes to mind is nothing related to text, but it's like...
What are those ducks?
Yeah, why are there so many ducks? It's like
picture?
Rubber duck programming, but I have a lot of ducks, so I'm more productive. Like, no.
There is so much wrong with this one.
Also, that's a very big mug.
It's very AI generated.
Yeah.
Like the cursed AI generation.
Yeah. Like, look at his fingers and so on.
Yeah, just look at the duck.
I mean, true, but... yeah, but...
So you can do like us and not have this problem and just not optimize your game. Shout out Unreal Devs, once again. And us.
And us, yeah. Most other Unity devs don't have this problem, I feel, but we have our ways to destroy your PC.
We're great at lighting. Lighting is our passion.
When you start working on a new game, but your team decided they want to create their own engine instead of using the existing ones. This one only knows 50 minutes.
Don't make your own engine.
Yeah, don't. Just don't.
Or don't, if you want to make a game, don't do it. If you want to make an engine, go for it. But if you want to...
If you do it to learn or you want to do it out of passion, you can do whatever you want. If you ever want to make money, you probably shouldn't.
Yeah, because how many of you actually want to become engine programmers? Be honest with yourself. Probably not that many.
Yeah, and oh, but this game has a great engine and it was solo dev and it made $1 million and...
Yeah, Stardew Valley custom engine.
Yeah, Eric Brown took 7 years.
But he hella rich now, so let's do the same. No, do it, less competition for us. Custom engines, A tier, S tier.
I mean, in 7 years there will be like so many god tier games.
Let's hope in 7 years we can have like checked out by then and not have to be making these videos anymore.
No, we will always keep making these videos, no matter how successful we are.
Yeah, I will live stream my funeral. So here we have a tester who goes and tests the bridge, and then once he has validated that the bridge is good, he waves over the rest of the users. They are not his weight.
I feel more like I'm the guy testing it and you're the tank. You always break it.
I do have a talent for breaking things.
Yeah.
I think I'm also just better at testing than you, because you're like, this'll work. And that's your test, basically. You're like, you think about it, it's like, could this code work? Yeah, I wrote it. Of course it will. And that's your test.
And the thing is, the code works. In this scenario that I thought.
Yeah, and then I come and I like try something else and everything dies. And then it's like, how do you do that? But I think this one specifically is also very much true. This is why I tell people, when you release your game, you are not done. That is only when the development begins, because then so many people will play your game with like vague ass computer configurations or whatever. And they will want to like be like, oh, I have this weird keyboard, or I have this weird aspect ratio or whatever. And suddenly the game is just broken, or they have like a specific Windows build that has like some fault, whatever. Good luck trying to fix those things. You cannot test for everything, test for a lot, but know that you will always get bug reports, and be ready to, especially in the first weeks after release, resolve them quickly.
Yep, make sure you can see somewhere the exceptions.
And those were the memes I had for you. So, did you get a good chuckle out of these?
It was pretty alright. I think our audience has okay tasty memes.
Yeah, the thing is, we're game developers, like...
Humor isn't our strong suit.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect too much, but yeah. Thank you so much if you submitted your meme. I had a blast at least. I have like the bingo card. I'm going to like print it out from now and go to every convention with Gamedevs.
Wait, I mean...
Oh, we should, no, video idea. We should go to a convention with the bingo card and like talk to people and then do it.
Yeah, I was going to say something like that, or like when people try, ask us to test their game or something.
Yeah, like do the bingo card from now on.
Tonight we do a live stream, not when you're watching this, we record this. We should ask, if the dev is in chat, we should ask, yo, what do you think about this? And we're like taking notes on the bingo card.
We'll see about it. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was a blast, I find, so... If you like game dev related content, go ahead down below and subscribe. Do us a favor if you made it all the way here. We make these videos twice a week, talking about game dev. And
not these videos, but other videos.
Hey, if you want us to do more meme reviews, we can do more meme reviews, but for now, we're gonna take a break from the memes. I don't want to become too much of a meme channel. That's all I really had to say, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Keep working on your games, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.